The peaceful midnight air of Seoul was broken by the sharp wail of sirens and flashing lights as reports emerged of a serious traffic collision near the busy Gangnam district. According to fictional insiders, the person involved was none other than the man widely recognized by fans as Jungkook BTS's longtime manager, a figure known among the fandom as Manager Kim. While this account is fictional, it captures the kind of emotional storm that could ripple through the BTS community if such an incident ever occurred, a reflection of how deeply fans care about the people who support their beloved idols behind the scenes. A familiar face behind the scenes, Manager Kim has long been seen accompanying Jungkook during tours, schedules, and rehearsals. His quiet, steady presence earned him a place in the hearts of many BTS fans, who saw him as both protector and brother figure to the Golden Magne. So when news spread that his car had reportedly been involved in a late-night collision on the slick streets of Seoul, armies around the world reacted instantly. Within minutes, social media was ablaze with posts, prayers, and hashtags, a testament to the loyalty and compassion of the fandom. Not just Jungkook, but everyone who works with him deserves our care, one fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Manager Kim is part of the BTS family. Please let him be okay. The scene of the accident. According to fictional witnesses, the accident occurred shortly after 11:45 p.m. on a rainy Seoul night. A silver sedan, believed to belong to HYBE's transportation unit, collided with a delivery van at an intersection near Apgujeong. The impact was strong enough to deploy airbags and shatter the windshield, but rescue teams arrived swiftly. It was raining heavily, the roads were slippery, said an eyewitness barista from a cafe near the site. I saw a car spin out and hit another vehicle. Within minutes, paramedics were there. It looked serious, but they handled everything quickly. Emergency response and investigation. Fictional reports describe how emergency crews extracted the driver, later confirmed as Jungkook's manager, and transported him to a nearby hospital. Despite the frightening crash, the injuries were reportedly not life-threatening. Authorities have since launched an investigation into the cause, though early statements pointed to weather conditions and poor visibility. The accident reignited public discussions about the intense working hours faced by entertainment staff, who often drive late at night after long schedules. HYBE's official fictional response in this story. HYBE labels issued a carefully worded statement early the next morning. We confirm that one of our staff members was involved in a vehicular accident in Seoul late last night. The individual is currently receiving medical care and is in stable condition. We ask for fans' understanding and refrainment from speculation while we focus on recovery. The calm tone of the announcement was enough to reassure fans, though the emotional tension remained high online. Jungkook's reaction, worry and gratitude. As imagined in this narrative, Jungkook was rehearsing for an upcoming stage performance when he received the call. Those who know him described how visibly shaken he became upon hearing the news. He immediately asked his team if he could visit, said a fictional insider. He was concerned, but also calm. Jungkook is the kind of person who internalizes his emotions. He just wanted to make sure everyone was safe. Later that night, fans noticed Jungkook's brief appearance on Weverse, where he liked several comforting fan posts and quietly disappeared again, a gesture that fans interpreted as silent acknowledgement. Worldwide fan reactions. The ARMY community rallied together like never before. Across platforms, X, TikTok, Instagram, and Weverse, the fandom launched a massive wave of supportive messages and creative projects. Within hours, hashtags like #StayStrongManagerKim, #WeAreWithJungkook, and #PrayForHYBE staff climbed to the top of global trends. Fans created digital art showing Jungkook holding a bouquet of lilies, a symbol of hope and healing, alongside a heartfelt message, "You're not alone. We care about all who care for him." In Latin America, fans organized a group prayer livestream that drew thousands of viewers, while Indonesian and Filipino armies posted messages in their own languages, uniting across borders for one shared purpose: healing. Hospital scene. The power of quiet support. According to fictional hospital staff in this story, Jungkook's manager remained conscious and responsive when admitted. Doctors reported minor fractures and bruising but no severe trauma. That evening, Jungkook reportedly paid a discreet visit. Security footage, not released publicly, allegedly showed him arriving in a hoodie and mask, accompanied by another HYBE official. He stayed only 20 minutes, long enough to ensure his colleague was resting comfortably. He thanked the doctors, bowed politely, and left without a scene, said a nurse quoted in the fictional narrative. It was touching to see his concern. The weight of responsibility behind every stage light, fan chant, and global performance lies an invisible network of hardworking staff. This fictional story mirrors a truth many fans already understand, that K-pop's demanding schedules take a toll not just on idols but on everyone around them. Fans used the moment to start discussions about safer work conditions and rest breaks for staff who often drive long distances between schedules. The sentiment quickly grew into a broader campaign #Protect the Team Behind the Stars, a global hashtag urging entertainment companies to provide health monitoring and fatigue management for all employees. Media coverage and public compassion. Korean entertainment outlets in the story handled the situation delicately, choosing empathy over sensation. Leading sites like K-Star Daily and sometimes ran headlines such as HYBE staff member safe after accident and Jungkook BTS pauses scheduled to check on injured manager. Morning talk shows echoed fans' sentiments. This shows how much BTS values their team, said one host. It's not just about fame, it's about family and loyalty. ARMY's healing campaign. As days passed, the fandom turned its energy toward positivity. Thousands of fans donated to road safety charities under the fictional project name Wings of Safety. One Indonesian fan community even held a charity concert titled Light for Kim, where local performers sang BTS covers to raise funds for accident prevention programs. The Brazilian fan posted, "We can't heal the wounds ourselves, but we can spread kindness in His name. That's what BTS taught us." Recovery and reflection. 2 weeks later, HYBE confirmed that the manager had been discharged and was undergoing physical therapy. Jungkook reportedly sent him a bouquet with a short handwritten note, "Rest well. You've done more for me than words can say." The message, later paraphrased by fans online, melted hearts worldwide. Jungkook's quiet tribute. During a fictional live broadcast weeks later, Jungkook performed a soulful version of Still With You. Midway through the song, his voice softened, and for a brief moment, he closed his eyes as if remembering something heavy yet healing. Afterward, he whispered, "This one's for someone who's always had my back." Fans instantly knew who he meant. The symbolism of the crash. Some armies interpreted the accident metaphorically, a symbol of life's unpredictability and resilience. Fan essays circulated online, drawing connections between Jungkook's message of perseverance and the manager's recovery. "Even when things crash, they can be rebuilt stronger," one essay read. That's what BTS's journey has always represented. HYBE's internal reforms. Fictional. Following the fictional event, HYBE announced a new policy emphasizing staff safety, including stricter limits on late-night driving, mandatory rest hours, and annual mental health evaluations. Fans praised the decision, saying it reflected the company's commitment to both artists and their teams. HYBE doesn't just build stars, they protect their people, said a fan representative. From accident to awakening over time, what began as a terrifying moment evolved into a lesson about humanity and gratitude. Fans around the world expressed renewed appreciation for the unseen heroes who make their idols' dreams possible. Social media was filled with artwork, poetry, and letters addressed to manager Kim, thanking him for years of dedication. One fan's letter stood out. "You've been the silent force behind our smiles. Get well soon, and may your days be filled with the peace you've given others." The road ahead. By the fictional third month after the incident, Jungkook's manager returned to work part-time. Photos surfaced of him smiling modestly as Jungkook performed at a rehearsal.